Hello, hello, welcome to Piece of Pat Paints. I'm Pat. I paint, draw, and sculpt all sorts of different things. Just kind of a general art channel. Started out with miniatures. That's all we still do a lot of that, but we do all sorts of other things. Sorry I missed yesterday. My shoulder was hurting as well as my head, and I can't handle both of that at the same time, and so I was having trouble focusing. So I'm here today. My light's out of focus. There we go. That's better. That's a blind everybody so much. Especially me. Anyway, so I'm gonna try to get some work done today. Hang out and watch me paint and listen to me yammer about whatever it is. If you have anything you want to talk about, holler. Throw that in the comments. I love when we have people talking. We don't get that a lot, but we do occasionally, and it's always nice. I always enjoy it. I like questions, and I like to answer them. I think most people do, but maybe not everybody. So today, first thing I need to do today, honestly though, is clean my brushes. Now this is good stuff. This is the Master's Brush Cleaner, B&J. It's a great product. You can find this find it like in most art stores. They'll have it. So what you kind of want to do, actually probably use this one to do it. Just wanted to get it started. This thing sometimes makes a big mess, but it is a great way to start your lathers. If you have a dry brush to clean, I definitely recommend doing that first. And now what I'll do is I'll get that lather started. I'm gonna roll it off there. I'm gonna leave. Oh shit, I'm messed. See, that's my headache for you. I gotta switch to this. Y'all can't see what I'm doing. You're just looking at me. Derp. Okay, there we go. So anyway, this stuff is awesome. We're gonna clean our brushes first. B&J Master's Brush Cleaner and Preserver. This stuff's great. If you want to work on your brushes. Anyway, it's easy. You just put some water on your brushes and put it in this dish of soap, and you just kind of, with this one, we're gonna swirl it around because it's just a dry brush. Like I was saying, I'm gonna leave the excess soap in there. I'm gonna leave some soap on the brush. That was so funny. Hopefully people can forgive that little mistake. Goofball. Sometimes I wonder if I'm all there. Let me turn on my thing so I can watch and see what I'm doing. Not that it helps. Maybe it does. Who knows? Okay, what are we doing? Watching the market burn to the ground. For those of you who trade stocks, and we talk about the markets and all sorts of stuff around here, because I'm an old retired guy, and so I don't really have much else to do. It looks like we might be getting involved in something sticky in Iran. Try not to say the big W word. Because, but that's not good if that goes down. Okay, so these other ones, same thing. We got it wet, and we're just kind of rolling it around in those suds. I'll just leave a little bit on there. Like I said, we just want to kind of keep doing this for all of them. Some water, get it worked up in those suds. Roll it like you would a paint. It's almost like you're painting with it. Get a little frisky on the painting side of it, but yeah, nonetheless. And then we're just gonna roll a little bit of it in there, and we're just gonna let that sit. Now you want to do this pretty regularly. I try to do it more often than I would like. I actually would like to be doing it. You should probably do it. Oh, if you paint a lot, you should probably do it every other day or two. If you paint, paint like a couple times a week, you probably wait a couple sessions, a month or so. I really should be probably doing them at least every week, if not every day or two. painting a lot, I should be doing it every day or two. That's for sure. But it'll help make sure your brushes stay better, especially if they're real and not the synthetics. Synthetics, it doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it matters quite as much on the synthetics as it does on the other ones. Like this is a synthetic, and it does help to clean it, but it doesn't really seem to make that much difference on whether it's, you know, deteriorating the actual shape of the hairs. They seem to deteriorate on their own. You know, there's lots of differences between synthetic and non-synthetic bristles for your brushes. It is fairly easy to clean. Just gonna roll them around in the soap and then blot them dry. Make sure you get all the soap out. Pretty easy stuff. That's gonna make a nice. Oh, see, this feels so smooth again. Almost like it was when it was a baby. And it's an easy, like I said, it's a simple, easy process. You could just kind of remember to do it every now and again. That's the biggest trick, right? It's just remembering. Alright, so let's get back to it. I should have given enough excuse me, time for people to come in and be sitting and watching. If there's anybody watching besides us. No, me. I'm sure there is. I can find out. Hold on. Let me see how we do that again. Yeah, I don't remember how you do it. Not that it matters. A long time ago, not too long ago, I decided I'm just gonna kind of paint stuff, and I'm gonna let people come and watch if they want. I'm not gonna worry too much. I've been much happier ever since. Although it would be nice if Google were to start paying me some money. That would be fun. I don't think anybody would like say no to money, you know. Honestly, I wouldn't. For just doing what you like to do, I mean, shoot, I do this no matter what anyway. You know, it'd be cool to get paid to do it. And some of the stuff I do get paid because I sell it, you know, so I get paid for it, you know, on my end. So I'm not necessarily like worried about monetizing this channel, but it still would be cool, you know, like that. You always, I think everybody wants to do that, right? Everybody wants to have a. It was like my day. It was a TV show. You want a hit TV show or a hit movie career, record career, whatever, singing career, rock and roll, whatever it is you're into. And it's the same thing. But a lot of those undertones do a lot of that work. You know, just trying to really get a lot of that cleaned up and smooth. We want our skin to have a smoothness to it. You can get away with doing a little bit more of a faded tones on fabrics and hair and things like that. But when it comes down to like something's flesh, like if it's skin, it's got a very unique look to it, especially at a distance. You know, when you get up close to it, you see all the imperfections, but a lot of times at a distance, you don't see anything. I'm definitely feeling like we've got a chance to put. I've had 2 on her or something. I'm almost thinking of put like a heart and says Mr. J. I don't know. We'll see. I think what's the new one? It's Daddy's Little Monster. Mr. J is the more of the animated series version. Okay. Bold paint there where we don't really want it necessarily. Trying to clean that out real fast. Okay. Very, very, very carefully, very patiently. We're going to work this one a couple of times, so don't stress. Just try to keep it real close, because we'll come back. We've still got a lot of work to do in this area, so don't get too wound up if you make a minor mistake. Something like this. There's a lot of tones going on there. We're trying to bring it up to the black slowly. We don't want it to get too drastic. You're barely going to see any of that flesh underneath all that lace. It's just tiny little bits. And most people wouldn't even notice you did all this work in the first place. They're gonna, not until later anyway. Heck, I don't even know about that. A lot of people just don't notice a lot of anything. But again, you're painting. You should be painting for yourself, right? In a lot of situations. I paint these. I paint a lot of this stuff because I find things I want to paint, right? I find things I want to make. Now this one, I'm getting it. I'm getting it done to go and sell it, but I still like painting it. I love DC. I love the universe. I love all this stuff. So it's an easy win-win. You know, I can paint these, go sell them, so on and so forth. Then I can get another file and paint them and sell them if people want to buy them. And that's just how I do it. You know, I buy something I want to paint, and then I paint it, and I sell it. that's the end of it. I don't even really like doing the same thing twice unless, you know, there's a quest. I like doing another thing and selling it. Sell another one, sell it. Now, of course, that's not always how marketing works and money making works and stuff like that. So I might end up having to redo things to sell them again. But right now, mostly my stuff goes through commissions. So most of my sales are based on what people are actually ordering for me to make, which is way different. Okay, now let's think about this top. It's a good start on that blue. I think we need to bring it up a step. Not that I necessarily want to just wipe that out. I don't know if I want to go with like a teal. Maybe we'll do Crillian on top of it. Just do a little test first, make sure we like it. Yeah, that's good. At least for the piping. Now we may want to, for this mesh here, we may want to go with just a lighter version of ultramarine. We'll see. We might even just put white on it. But for the edge of this, I want something that's going to be a little more striking, right? And you could do black, I guess, if you really wanted to. You could do a red again. You could do it straight white. I didn't want to do that. I just wanted a different blue. But a lighter blue there, like I said, if you just lightened it up, then when we do the blue here, a lighter blue, it might take away from this line, this little edge of it. Whew, it is pounding. Blah, 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 blah. Really makes it hard to like think about this, eh? I do hope we're not going to 10 minutes in. Yes. I do hope we don't go to war with Iran. That'd be bad. That would be really bad. Wars are bad. outside my window is absolutely crazy. And I prefer to pull down if I can. You don't always have that option, but if I can pull my stroke down, I always prefer to do that. I try my best to orientate models in a way where I can do that because it's my preference. And you'll find that you have a preference too. Little fun errors, little heavy mistakes. It's alright. Might even do a very light blue wash over all of her skin before I, finish it all the way out. I saw this guy do that on a Superman figure. Oh, this looks so good. Something I was like, oh man, I want to try that. Because he used a brown wash like I do, but then he also used a blue wash. I was like, bro, that's legit. It's a great idea. Because your skin has this little blue hue to it anyway. People don't think about it, but it does. A lot of that has to do with the fact that your blood is blue until it gets exposed to oxygen. It's like a bluish, purplish color. That's why your veins are blue. Everybody catch that $10 porno that Kid Rock and RFK Jr. did? That's hilarious. Made me think of Dr. Over from, or Captain Over from Airplane. He's like, so let me ask you something, Joey. Do you like gladiator movies? That's terrible. What were they thinking? Honestly, like, that's. Trump's gotta be pissed. He's gotta be mad. Like, what the hell were y'all thinking? This looks so dumb. Or who knows? Maybe they think it looks awesome. It would be something old people would be like, "Yeah, no, we looked great." Like, no, we didn't. No, we did not. We did not. Y'all did not look great. I kept waiting to hear the Goodbye Horses song start. Goodbye horses, crying over you. Alright, let's see. I kind of want to do. Alright, change brushes for this. Kind of want to do. so lightly, ever so gentle. Really looking to focus on the places that the light is going to hit for us more than anything else. Help transition out a lot of this color. Smooth a lot of this out. It's going to give her a lot more texture here. So you can see on this side, there's just, you can kind of see it, but the darkness is really taking over. You start adding in that little bit of extra light to the top of it, and it really brings out the texture of the model itself. Learning how to do a little bit of a drier brush technique and learning how to change it, vary those colors up is super important. And getting your colors right is 100% a practice thing. You just gotta work on getting your blends together and knowing how to change your tones and shades. Too much paint is really your enemy. So you want to only have as much as you need. And always remember that your white is going to fade, so you might have to come over this a few times before you get it right. See right here, that might be too much. Too much. Sometimes you make little errors. Everybody does. The main thing is if you can't get the error to work with you, then you want to get it corrected as fast as possible. Fingertips getting bit. No, I don't like that. That's not good. You could also always, like, if you had to, you could always come back with another wash. If you get just a little too frisky or whatever, you get too light, you can always change it up. And there's lots of ways to do this, so don't be afraid. And what you make is what you make. It's your art. It's your expression of an idea or a thought or a feeling or whatever it is you were trying to do. It's one of the things that is fun about reality here, is that there's no right or wrong when it comes to creating an art piece. I mean, as long as it doesn't harm something. I'm not really into, like, okay, I shouldn't say it. Okay, I'm not into any harming things without consent. Like, I do kind of like, you know, like when they do suspension for the guys, like put the hooks in your brush and stuff like that. That guy's like agreeing to do that. Like that person is suffering, or girl, I don't know, it was a guy. They're agreeing to the suffering of that situation. Now, this is just, this here is going to be just straight ultramarine again. And I just kind of went right onto the brush. I didn't really clean it off at all. I'm just going to bring the ultramarine back up from the bottom. I'm actually kind of still coming in on the same brush, same color. Kind of start to create that undertone. Like I said, you might go through this a couple of times till you get it exactly the way you want it. That's why we be super careful about how much paint we're putting on, where we're doing it, how we're doing it. Because it's a fine mesh she's wearing, so we want it to, really want that mesh to stand out. There we go, now it popped. Boom. Alright. Oh, head. Oh. Okay. So let's clean a brush. And I'm gonna do real thin round of Alzerian crimson here. Just to give us a little bit of a undertone, and that might not even be enough. It may need to be a little bit darker than that. Let's see. This is a little bit of a really nice. It's a black wash here. That might actually be what we want to see. I'm always real tentative about doing black. Sometimes it is the best answer. Trying to grab all those little stitches in the leather. Don't really want it on our skin. Just want it on that bit of the felt. Where the stitching is, because we don't necessarily need it on the top and bottom lip. We're going to come back and do that with the final color. So because we want those highlights to pop out as highlights, right? Same thing with like the buckles and the holes. We'll touch those up when we get there. Nice, nice and thin. That's gonna work better. I was wondering if that Alzarian was gonna be enough, but it was not. Oh, we're still pretty nice and wet down here too, so that's it. Hey, it's good. That's funny. Potion of awakening. All right. So let's gotta try and put another little round on this hair. Actually, I guess we could start putting in. I'm gonna try like a bleachy color. So we're gonna take a little bit of titanium white again and mix it with our Naples yellow, so we go a little even lighter than we were before. Yeah, almost white, but not quite, right? And remember, this is going to fade again too, so it's going to go down in color because that white and yellow always fade. This is really about how much pressure you're putting down, as well as brush angle. Don't press too hard, and mind your angles. You're not trying to go, you're trying to go with the hair, but you're not trying to go so much with the hair that you're dropping the brush down inside the grooves. You're trying to catch the edges of them. This is going to really help bring her up to that platinum blonde. Especially on these wisps. Man is testing Kristen's patience, but some man is testing her patience. But I know which one it was. We'll find out in a little bit. See, now that's what I'm talking about. We don't want to get too crazy or carried away. That's okay. We're just going to smooth that out. Yeah. Happy little accident. It's going to be fine. Well, we've got tons of tomatoes and one green bean plant going real good. My other stuff has not sprouted. We still have time to do a retry, so I'm probably getting ready to plant another round of seeds to try and sprout to get the rest of my peppers going. And then I've got to do some. I got the first rototilling done. First tilling done. We got to do another tilling closer to when we actually want to start putting stuff in the ground. But we're doing pretty good. Getting the supplies out, getting a map going. I really need to get out there and work some more on my cinder block enclosure. The eventual idea is I want to turn all that area into like its own little hoop house. Like we can grow stuff in it in the winter and the summer kind of thing. The space to be serious regarding the season, but I'm just worse. Yeah, herbs, man. Herbs are the way to go. And peppers. You can grow peppers in pots. You can grow yourself some poblanos. Nice mild pepper, not too much spice, easy to eat. That's a good one. Okay. What time to do for makeup? Getting close anyway. Some other stuff on it first, but let's see. Where are we? 15 minutes. Oh, I don't know if I want to start all that just yet. Oh, head. Let's see. Now, it's just dog market acting crazy, and I still haven't picked a direction. Let's rerun that trim again. Yeah, you could probably do. Yeah, you could definitely do those in a pot. You just got to make sure you get a big enough pot, and like they don't need a lot of actual soil. So like you could definitely pot them. I'm gonna pot all our hot peppers. I'm gonna do a pot this year. We don't need enough of them. it's so subtle that you don't really notice it at first, but after a while you start to see it. You start to notice it. Oh, okay, I see what they did there. Just helps that collar kind of, or the edge of the fabric stand out. Dried up here. Alright, so straight crimson. Maybe a little bit more out. Too dry. Your wet palette can help keep your paints from drying out, but it doesn't prevent them from drying out forever. So you gotta make sure you're using up your paints, or don't put very much down at a time. It was a tiny little bit there. I was hoping it was dry. It was not dried out. So just a little fresh paint, and bam, you can see the difference immediately. Just kind of barely bringing it in there. If you've ever seen dyed leather, it definitely has that kind of look to it, where it's much more color on the tops of it than in the crevices. So to speak. Oh yes. Ooh, dang fingers. Pretty close. So we're just going to kind of keep doing that same thing. Just going to keep coming around. actually looks like a little bit of an interesting place where the sculpt just kind of went flat. Probably didn't even notice it. But we'll leave that part black, and then we'll flesh this part, and then you'll never notice. I'm honestly, I'm probably too picky right now. Yeah, hatches are good. Yeah, for sure, and they'll definitely grow they'll grow for sure in a pot. I've seen that because you don't need a whole lot for your family. A couple plants, 2 or 3. Oh, well, I made some money while we were chatting. All right, yeah, of 90% or 0.9%, not 90, 0.9. Boom, 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 boom. Awesome. Well, turn that. Hope you guys had a great day, or have a great day, and also thanks for anybody who dropped by. Thanks for all those people who come by and watch us after the fact, watch the videos. Appreciate that. Thanks for all the likes and subscribes. You guys are amazing. I drag myself in here to do this sometimes just to make sure that I'm putting out content for the few people that watch this. So you guys are awesome, and thanks for the motivation. Appreciate it. Definitely keeps me going even when my head is not like, I'm like, man, I don't want to do anything but lay down. This helps me keep on moving, keep doing stuff, which is good. Keep my brain active, keep my hands active, keep my skills active, which is what we want. So, anyway, I got an MRI today, so wish me luck. Hopefully, I think I should be fine. I should be fine. I'm fine. Don't worry. Anyway, hopefully they'll figure something out about why I keep having seizures, because that stuff's weird. Don't want to have me anymore. Anyway, I think that's all I got. You guys are awesome. Thanks again. Be good to yourselves. Be good to somebody else. Be good to people you don't know. Spread the good. And yeah, we'll talk to you later.